Good evening and welcome to Inverness in the Spotlight. My name is Doug Lobel. I'm the Executive Director of the Greater Inverness Old Town Association of Businesses. And tonight we have three segments for you. And starting out, it's going to be with Billy Mott, who is the owner of Ridgeline Tire and Service in Inverness. Welcome, Billy. Glad to have you here.
Thank you.
And we're going to find out a few things about Ridgeline Tire. How long have you been there?
3.5 years.
3.5 years. And your location?
2302 Inverness, right.
If I was driving down 44 heading towards Crystal River coming out of Inverness, what would I look for in that area?
Just past the new racetrack gas station.
Right.
We're on the same
Everybody
side
knows where the racetrack gas station is, so it's just past it on the right-hand side.
Yes, sir.
Very good. And how many employees do you have down there?
9.
Got 9 employees.
Yes, sir.
Good. And so tire and service indicates to me that you do tires. That's a good part of your business, but the service means you do everything else, I guess?
Yes, sir. Everything except rebuild transmissions.
I have driven by there many times. As a matter of fact, when I've taken either my vehicle or my wife's vehicle in for service, and I've noticed some large vehicles in there.
Yes, sir.
Trucks, the Salvation Army truck. I've noticed last week, I think you had a big RV in there.
Yes, sir.
And so you do work on lots of different vehicles, not just cars.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Well, it's good to know that that service is available because we've got a lot of people around here with RVs.
Yes, sir.
Now, I know there's some changes been going on down there and at Ridgeline, and you have joined something called Tire Pros. It's a new name. You're going to have a new logo. And
yes, sir.
What is Tire Pros, and what does that mean to your customers?
It's a lot of independents like myself that have joined in a cooperative to get better buying power. It's a nationwide company. It's actually a good thing. We can offer warranties now nationwide.
So if I buy some tires from you and I'm in Salt Lake City and there's a Tire Pro affiliate, I can go into that Tire Pro affiliate and they'll honor the warranty?
Yes, sir.
So that would be just like dealing with one of the big box stores that happens to have an automotive thing. We never mentioned their name, but and if I was at one of their stores someplace, I could get service, and so that puts you on par with them. That's good. Sir. And so you get better buying power.
Yes, sir.
So that translates to your customer into
getting better prices. Doug, I say the biggest part right now I see is the warranty. It's going to have like a 12-month, 12,000 mile. If you get a nail in the sidewall of your tire, right now that means replacement of tire at your cost. With that nationwide warranty, 12,000 miles or 1 year, we give you a free tire, no hassle. We just put the tire on.
Oh, that's a big deal.
And we take it up with them. So it's
yeah,
really
that's a big benefit to your customers.
Yes, sir.
For sure. And from what separates a store like Ridgeline from, say, one of those bigger, more institutional places?
Well, that's one of the reasons it took me so long to join Tire Pros. They've been actually been asking me for quite a while to join. I make my own rules, and I didn't want to lose that. And I don't have to meet any certain criteria. So like a big chain store, they have to make X amount of profit, X amount of this, X amount of that. Right. I'm there every day. Yeah. And my employees know that, every one of them, that we treat every customer like it's our last customer.
And so many of your customers are probably repeat customers, and you actually know them by name. I know that in the case of my wife, when we've had to have service and we were going out of town, I was able to drop the car off there in the middle of the night and put the key in the slot.
Yes, sir. And
feel comfortable that you'd have it taken care of us when we got back. And if there were anything that came up along the way, you'd just call us, even if we were in Orlando or wherever. And
yes, sir.
And so that's a super advantage. There's a big movement out there to start dealing with hometown businesses again. And not the no name, no face. Who knows going to be working at the big box store when you get there to work on your car?
Correct.
And So I mean it's a friendly, and the girls at your front desk are just fantastic. I mean they just do a great job making you feel comfortable.
All the employees are very good, and like I say, they're all very trustworthy, honorable people.
Is there any particular area? Some places have a special ability to work on transmissions or gearboxes or whatever. Do you specialize in any area, or is it just basically we can take care of everything from soup to nuts?
Well, you know, you hate to say that because then you sound like, but tires, we do all of them, including tractors, farm tractors, semis, motorhomes, cars. As far as service, we have a diesel mechanic, we have regular gasoline car mechanics, and we can do just about anything. We do not rebuild transmissions, and on motorhomes, we do the engine and the chassis. We don't do anything inside. We refer that to someone
that's
else.
specialized stuff.
Yeah,
and some people like that.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, my wife goes in there and gets her oils changed and stuff. So you do, you know.
We do oil changes, tune-ups, brakes, shocks, alignments.
So the routine things that people need. The car doesn't need to be broke. You can just come in and say, get an oil change, and while it's in there, you'll check their alignment for them or check all the fluids and all those things to alert them to other problems.
Yeah, when we do the oil change, we do what they call a 24-point inspection. We check their brakes, we check headlights, taillights, we check belts, hoses. We give the car a good once go, especially the first time we get a new customer, we definitely go over their car thoroughly. And a lot of times we tell them what's dangerous, you know, or anything that's really,
right,
you need to fix it now. But a lot of times if it's something, you know, we try to let them know, hey, in the near future, you're going to need this.
Schedule maintenance.
Same thing with the recommended by the manufacturers.
Right.
We don't try to upsell them. We just tell them, hey, you know, they recommend this, but it looks fine for now, but you may want to keep this in the back of your mind that you need to do this, you know, maybe in the next visit or the following.
If I was out looking at some used cars and I felt I wanted to have somebody take a look at a car for me before I bought it, if I brought it into you, y'all can...
We actually ask all of our customers to please do that, and then we make a honest list of what's wrong with it. We give it to them, and they can make their own decision from there.
Super. Well, it sounds like you've got the tires and service business all wrapped up. I know we're happy. My wife and I are very happy with the service. Thank you for being with us. We're going to be right back in just a few minutes with a little segment on the We Care Food Pantry. Stick with us now.